What's going on, everybody? Got a helpful video for you here today, touching on sets and diminishing returns. This pretty much applies to bodybuilding, powerlifting, any kind of resistance training you're doing, basically. So first off, I'm gonna get it really stupid simple here, and then we're gonna break down what I mean by diminishing returns. So a set, you go in there, you do on the bench press one set of 10 reps. I'm just using numbers with 135 on the bar. Okay, that's one set. Okay, now that one set, you're taking that anywhere RPE, which is basically your how much you really push that. Like if you had an RPE of 10, that means like you went as hard as you could absolutely go on that set. If you had an RPE of 9, you kind of left probably like one in the tank. You went about 9% hard. If you went an RPE of 8, you probably have maybe 2 more reps in there. See what I'm saying? So if you could do 10 and 10 was the absolute max, you did 10, that was RPE of 10. Studies I've seen shown you can go anywhere from 2 as far as to 3 off. So like a RPE of 7 to 8. And 7 really does seem like too little, but anyway, that's what kind of some studies have shown. Anyway, so basically what I'm saying is, okay, and to basically get the maximum amount of muscular stimulation per one set, you would just take that set to complete failure. And by complete failure, I mean perfect form failure. Because again, if you're doing bench press and you're benching, and okay, now it's getting hard, so now you throw your shoulders forward, now your shoulders are taking over. Well, the chest isn't getting taxed anymore. Now you're turning more stimulation over to your shoulders that are fresher because your chest has been getting fatigued. So you just keep perfect form, and then you take that to perfect form if you can't get it up anymore, and you got a partner to get it up. Or if the number 9 was a little bit of a grinder, or 10 was a grinder, and okay, I'm not going to be able to get this next one with 100% perfect form all the way up, you stop right there. So that's perfect form failure. That's basically completely, and then you can do that even like more. If you do have a partner, you could take it just complete. You could just keep the perfect form and just do partial reps until you can no longer do it. I mean, that's like extreme failure. Now, basically doing that regardless of the weight, and this has been studied as well. Again, I'm not popping studies up here, but if y'all want to see some studies and stuff, just Google this stuff. I'm not making this stuff up. I've actually got a video on the rep ones too. But any rep range, whether you're doing literally 100, this has been studied. Okay, I'll pop the video up here, kind of look at all the studies, but sets of 100 versus sets of 50 versus sets of 10 versus sets of 5, they all taken to failure, muscular failure, they all had the exact same muscle growth response. Okay, but you do gain, the only difference is the people who lift heavier gain more strength, which makes sense. Basically, if you lift lighter weights for more reps, you get better doing that. If you lift heavier objects for less reps, you get better doing that. I mean, it's common sense, right? So basically, we're saying all that to say, you take your muscle to failure, right? That's why, because when you take your muscle to failure, even if you're using more slow twitch muscle fibers, which are used more in higher rep training, okay, once you start getting close to failure, absolute failure, and you're pushing your muscle to absolute failure, your muscles signaling, even the fast twitch muscle fibers, everything is getting signaled to cut on to try to push yourself up or get the weight off of you, whatever you're doing, right? So that's why it maximally stimulates every single muscle fiber, from your white fibers to your red fibers / your fast twitch to your slow twitch fibers. Now, so what I'm saying is basically take one set to failure, bam. That's basically, I'm just gonna use this on a scale of 100%. Let's just say that was, for that one workout right there, that is 80% of the gains that you're gonna be had right there. For that effort you just put in, you put in one set to failure, you got 80% return. You do a whole nother set, you just say, okay, look, when we put in 1, you got 80. Let's put in a second set, bam, another set. It only jumps up to 90, it's only a 10% gain. See what I'm saying? That's diminishing returns. You put the same amount of effort in, if not more, because you're more fatigued, you got less. But now it might not be that much of a drastic drop, but it is a drop like that, okay? And the more you go, the more it drops. So just say you get 80 with 1, you get 90 with 2, you do a third set, it only jumps up to 95. You do a fourth set, jumps up to 97. A 5th set jumps up to 98. You see what I'm saying? 6th set, 99. And then it just, the more sets you do, is a diminishing returns here. The more sets you do, the less like return on that you're actually getting, as far as like you know, how much you can actually grow and stuff from that specific workout. Now there is a point too of volume comes into play as well, but if you're just looking at like, if you know, trying to get in the gym, stimulate, work your body, you know, get out, recover, like what you can recover from. Because technically, you could just sit in the gym all day and just do 1,000 reps more. You know, so you could just constantly just sit there and do more and more. What I'm saying is like, but the more you're putting in, you keep putting this effort, and you're getting out less and less and less and less and less. But you're investing the same amount of time. That's why it's diminishing returns. So find the number that works for you. Go in the gym. I'm just gonna use an example here, like, say if you can handle 20 sets. I'm just using a number here. This may be too high for you, maybe too low for you. Everybody's different. 20 sets for your chest. Well, instead of going in on one day and doing 20, break that up. One day it could be 10, one day it could be 5, one day it could be 5. Or better yet, if you go 4 days a week, each day would be 5 sets. And then at the end of the week, you have the same volume, but you're just getting a lot more out of your sets. Every time you come back, you're stronger, you're more refreshed, and in that sense too, you'll be able to lift more weight each time, more volume in that sense too, because you're not just hammering all these back to back to back to back. You'll be a lot more refreshed from them as well. And I've been actually experimenting a lot on my bulk here with one working set of training, and you know, trying to do that as often as possible. You know, like I said, because really that first set, if you're taking it to failure, that's giving you the most return on your investment of time invested. And it's kind of basically taking it from training hard, which you always have to train hard, you know what I'm saying? You have to push it, push yourself. But more on the smart spectrum, you know what I'm saying? Working hard is great, but working smart is better. See what I'm saying? You become actually a student of the game. You learn things and you say, you know, there's no point of working extra hard to get basically less results. That's just actually stupid. You know what I'm saying? Let's work smarter, get more return on our time invested, of our energy invested. You see what I'm saying? So that's the principle there of the diminishing returns on sets. So it's like, you know, I always say the more you put in, the more you get out. That's true, but like with bodybuilding, it's not just the gym. People just look at the gym. Well, I'm just gonna come here and I'm just gonna do a shit ton, right? Well, the gym isn't, that's not just working out, isn't the bodybuilding. There's bodybuilding, there's lifting, there's working out, there's nutrition, and there's sleep. Now you get out what you put in when you put in, you know, the more you put in each of those. You can't just fill up on this one, put more money in the bank over here in this one, you know what I'm saying, area, because that's, the whole picture isn't just that one. The whole picture is all three of them. Anyway, that's it for the video. Hope this helps. If you have any kind of questions, comment down below. Online training, diet, coaching is coming very soon. I'm building the website, building the app up as we speak. But again, if you have any kind of other questions here, comment down below. I'll be glad to get back to you in the comments, or glad to make a video explaining it more in depth to help you and then help other people as well. That's it for the video, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, go make y'all some gains. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everybody.